Believe it or not, Ed Burns has been making movies for almost 25 years now. His directorial debut, the Sundance Film Festival hit The Brothers McMullen, debuted back in 1995. In the ensuing 2.5 decades, Burns has acted, written, and directed all sorts of things, on both the big and the small screen, including a dozen feature films. Throughout the years, however, there's one thing HES yet to tackle, and that's a documentary. Well, that's about to change, as Burns is going the non-fiction route for his next project. The multi-hyphenate is mixing filmmaking with another interest of his, sports. Namely, his beloved New York Mets and their miracle 1969 championship. According to Deadline, Burns is teaming up with legendary former Met Tom Seaver for a documentary about the 1969 Miracle Mets. The doc is timed to come out ahead of next year's 50th anniversary of the shocking. Entwined with a look at how the up-until-then lovable losers ended up champions of the baseball world, Burns will focus in on Seaver, the ace pitcher of the Mets staff. Known as the franchise, HES considered not just one of the all-time great Mets players, but among the very best pitchers to ever play the game. It all makes for fertile material for Burns to dig into. The passion behind it will be palpable. Here's a bit from the article. The 1969 team is considered one of the most improbable World Series champions in history after finishing in baseball's basement for its first sevens. With 24-year-old Seaver anchoring the pitching staff, the team defied the odds to win it all. In the process, Seaver became known as the franchise. He and wife Nancy were a glamorous couple that captivated New York before a dramatic confrontation with Mets management saw Seaver leave the team in 1977, a moment painful for any Mets fan who remembers. Tom and Nancy have talked extensively for the film. Burns is one of the most visible celebrity Met fans, so this is definitely a strong pairing of filmmaker and material. In addition, HES an underrated director with an eye for detail, so a documentary could be perhaps for him. Expect this to potentially play the Sundance Film Festival next year, if all goes well. It just feels like a fit. In the meantime, Burns' career gets one more intriguing avenue added to it. Thoughts on Burns making this Mets documentary? Discuss in the comments.